So this month's theme is telling a joke, and one of the key things about comedy, according to Wikipedia, is repetition. Now, Mex was supposed to come on VC and be my spectator for this, and I can't imagine why he hasn't got around to doing that. I guess it must have slipped his mind, but Mex, just smile and put on a happy face while you watch this, because you're going to have to watch it anyway because you're judging. So I'm going to ask you to pick a card. I mean, you can't pick a card because you're not watching, so we'll just take this one, the Nine of Spades. And yeah, so Nine of Spades, your card. We're going to put it somewhere in the deck, about halfway down. And as if by magic, it's at the top of the deck. It's amazing, this. And as I said, the key is repetition. So we're going to take your card and we're going to put it somewhere in the deck, about halfway down, and snap my fingers, and it's at the top of the deck. But that's not all. We are going to take your card and we're going to put it somewhere in the deck. It's about halfway down, yeah? And as if by magic, I'll snap my fingers and it's at the top of the deck. And I don't know if you can guess what's going to happen next, but we're going to take your card. We're going to put it somewhere in the deck. And then it's at the top of the deck. It's an amazing trick, this. So we'll do it again, because repetition is key to comedy. It's going to go somewhere in the middle of the deck. And it's at the top of the deck. Amazing. So, again, repetition, key to comedy. Somewhere in the middle of the deck. Amazing, it's at the top of the deck again. How am I doing this? I mean, I don't know how I'm doing this. It's, you know, it's magic. So we'll do something else. Gonna put it somewhere in the deck. And I don't know, are you like following what's going on here? Because I know this has been quite a long video so far. We're not even halfway through this. I'm going to snap my fingers and your card, the Nine of Spades, at the top of the deck again. I'm amazed myself with this, right? So we'll take your card, I'll put it somewhere in the middle of the deck and snap my fingers. That's the important bit. It's at the top of the deck again. How am I even doing this, right? Your card just keeps coming to the top of the deck. I don't know how I'm doing it, honestly. Magic, right? So it's going to go somewhere in the middle of the deck, right? Somewhere in the middle of the deck. Snap my fingers. And it's at the top of the deck. So, again, because repetition, key to comedy, somewhere in the middle of the deck. Snap my fingers. It's at the top of the deck again. It's just mind-boggling, this, right? Somewhere in the middle of the deck, right? You can see that, yeah? Somewhere in the middle of the deck. And I'd ask you to snap your fingers, but, you know, you're someone, I don't know who you are watching this, because I'm not fucking psychic, but, you know, let's pretend that you're actually going to pay attention to what I'm doing and that you're still watching 5 minutes into this video. I'm going to ask you to snap your fingers with me, right? 1, 2, 3, snap, right? And can you guess what that snapping of the fingers will have done? You're right. It's brought your card to the top of the deck. Amazing, right? So, into the middle of the deck somewhere it goes. And yeah, fuck it. You can snap your fingers now. I don't even think I need to snap mine. You snap your fingers. 1, 2, 3, snap your fingers. And your card is at the top of the deck. That is your card, right? I hope you actually paid attention to what your card was at the beginning, because this will have been a really unimpressive trick otherwise. I mean, it's the most impressive trick I know, to be honest. But, you know, you need to know what your card is or it's just crap. So, we'll put that somewhere in the deck, right? Somewhere in the middle of the deck. 3, 2, 1, snap your fingers. And, can you guess what it will have done? Your card's at the top of the deck. Amazing. Right, so we'll do it again, because repetition is the key to comedy. Now, somewhere in the middle of the deck. Snap your... I'm not even going to do a countdown this time. I'll let you snap your fingers in your own time. I hope you have actually snapped your fingers, because otherwise this is just like magic happening on its own, right? But your card's at the top of the deck. Oh my god, it's amazing. How does he do it? How does he do it? And you've been saved by somebody phoning me.